Last week, the White House gave its draft budget proposal to NASA, and it is bleak. The proposal cuts the budget of NASA's Science Mission Directorate, the stuff that supports science in NASA, by 50%. That includes a 2/3 cut to astrophysics research. I cannot express how devastating and disastrous this would be. This would kill things like the Mars Sample Return Mission or the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, which is already built. They just wouldn't be able to launch it. Outside of the major missions, these cuts would severely reduce the grant money that goes out, the money that pays the salaries of grad students and postdocs and early career scientists. I'm not being melodramatic when I say these cuts will end careers of many of my peers and maybe even me, because I need federal funding to do research. And even if people aren't pushed out of the field, a lot of brilliant scientists will leave the US. It's already happening. More and more US graduates are looking for positions abroad. We will lose so many young, brilliant scientists because we can't get funded. But even if you aren't in the field or you don't love astrophysics the way I do, these cuts will impact you. This proposal reduces NASA's Earth science budget by 50%. A ton of the stuff that NASA has up in space is not looking out at the stars, but down at our own very fragile planet. NASA plays a huge role in climate change research, but it also does a whole bunch of other stuff like looking for natural resource deposits, tracing water supplies, helping with fire responses. NASA science looks at the sun to try to understand and potentially protect us from extreme weather events. It looks for asteroids that might be dangerous. And NASA has a bunch of economic benefits. It supports hundreds of thousands of jobs. In 2023, it generated $75 billion in economic output across every single state. And NASA's budget is tiny. It is 0.3% of all federal spending in the US. So these cuts make no sense. It's not going to improve efficiency, it's not going to help the economy, it's not going to reduce waste, it would kill a telescope we've already spent billions on, that's super wasteful. And the science these cuts target can't be picked up by the private sector. Private companies in the space sector are focused on technology development and space exploration and not blue sky research. The good news is this is just the White House's proposed budget. It is Congress who actually drafts and passes the budget, although the president has to sign it. So please call your representatives and tell them how awful this proposal is. I know it's easy to feel powerless right now and like calling your representatives isn't going to do anything, but we have to do something. We have to try. And we do have a voice in this country. Of course, NASA isn't the only agency facing cuts. All of science is under attack in the US right now, but these numbers are terrifying. And as someone in the field, I am sad and worried about my future, and we need help. So please write an email, make a call, just help us fight this.